Hello guys, um, we're going to the doctor again in the hospital in Birmingham. So again, rushing time
Your
again.
fault.
So see you later, Pixie.
I will love miss you.
You take her. Say bye bye, Tom. See you later. Later, guys. Later.
Your
That's the waiting area. Full today, very full. So we just have to wait now. It'll be a while, I guess, because it's full. We're in the waiting area now, guys. Waiting for the doctor, and there's a lot of people here. Full, full today. So I just have to wait now. The consultant calling to Dom. Yeah. Okay, thank you.
And then you wait after the waiting list is...
Oh, yeah. Hello.
Hi there, hi.
Hello.
Hi. Nice to meet you both. My name's Ash Banding, I'm the urologist here.
Yeah.
Fantastic. This is Dominic. I'm
Yes.
guessing. Hi, this is Rosie, one of my SHOs.
No doctor, no Mr. Chandran today?
No, Mr. Chandran today. I'm afraid he's not in the hospital. I'm sorry about that.
All right.
So, as I say,
You see for a long time.
yeah. So, I appreciate that, and so obviously you've come all the way, so I'm happy to have a chat with you.
Well, yes,
Equally, if you wanted to wait and see Mr. Chandran together, I know that he does. There's a clinic in his name twice a week, and he's not able to be at this one today, but he will be here on Wednesday. So if you would prefer to go and come back, that's also totally fine.
If you're happy to
I'm very happy,
discuss,
yeah.
Today, well, I'm
Very
happy to
Fab.
listen and
Fantastic. So
what
how old is Dominic now?
He's just 14.
14.
Yeah, last
Fab.
month.
Fab. And can you remind me a bit about what different medical problems he has?
Well,
It's Kabuki syndrome, is that right?
Yes.
Fine. And then he's had the operation, the pyeloplasty to unblock the kidney on both sides.
Yeah.
And he's had also his testes brought down.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes. It's
Fab.
all success his testes, which thank goodness
That's
for that with
Yeah.
Mr. Chandran.
Yeah. Yeah.
And what I'm coming today, I had a letter from
Yeah.
he has a bantry
Yes.
this year.
Yes.
And I'm concerned because it was 80% to 30%. I can't remember which one, the 80 and
Yeah.
and 35.
It's the left side that's deteriorated in function.
Yes, and this is why I would like Mr. Chandran really to discuss, because he's the one who's done all this operation of Dom's kidney, you see, and I had a letter from him this last week that the other side of his kidney, instead of 34, become 17%, which I'm really concerned.
Yeah, so Has he been having any urine infections or anything?
He's always have urine infection, and we know that when his urine's very smelly or fishy.
Yeah.
And when he has that, he's always have infection, and sometimes in the past he has to admit it for that.
Yeah.
And thank goodness this year he didn't have that
No,
still smell. But last June he had a mag 3 because the school has. I know before. I noticed that he's still in nappies, and it's quite a long gap that he's very dry because I mean he drink a lot these days, which I don't know if it's normal because he drinks a lot. Also he dribble a lot as well because he's not closing his mouth, you see. And I don't know if that's the cause that he drink a lot. I'm not sure.
Is he on any medicines every day? Many. He's on lots.
Well, he hasn't got the kind of medication apart from his bowel.
Yeah.
It has patches of his saliva, but it's not working. So
What does he take for his bowels?
Movacol.
Yeah.
Movacol.
Fine, but he's not on any antibiotics.
No.
And he's not had an infection this year, so that's good.
Yes.
So I think it's very. So I think it's always tricky to know because the operation that Mr. Chandran did on both sides was for blocked kidneys.
Yes.
Now that gives very characteristic appearances on the ultrasound scan.
Yes.
His scan is fine. So it's not that the surgery that Mr. Chandran did on that left kidney has not worked and that it's got blocked again, and that's why the function has gone down. Now, what may be true, because this kidney is also scarred.
That's what they.
So actually, as he's grown, it could be just that the right kidney is much better than the left one, and now as it's grown, the right kidney, that difference is just showing up more, rather than actually that the left kidney has got worse.
I can't really, because I'm just concerned. You say I think it's because of that percentage.
Yeah, I understand. It feels like it's a drop, but
yes. And you mentioned something in that letter about
his bladder.
I know something that he advised something, but I can't remember.
CIC, which is putting catheters into empty, because you said he's basically, how many times a day do you think he's weeing in the daytime?
Again, I can't really say because.
How often is the nappy wet? Twice a day? How many do you have to change?
Sometimes lately I have to change him 3 times.
3 times a day. That's still not very much though, is it, for weeing?
Oh,
you know,
yes,
4 or 5 times a day. I think at least we normally want people to empty their bladder. But if he's not,
he will tell me. You see.
But if he's not having an infection, it's tricky. It is tricky.
Yes,
so
yes.
I think, as I say, that. Let me see, why don't you, if you guys just give me a minute, I'll have a chat with Mr. Chandran if I can get hold of him.
Yes.
And then
yes.
we can get you back in.
Yeah.
We've only got,
I just leave it my coat there.
Yeah.
Daddy,
Yeah.
you both.
Yeah, we're going to buy you a new one, but we have to wait, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can watch a new one. Yeah, but we have to wait, huh? Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, monkey soup.
Laptop.
Yeah, laptop.
Daddy's.
Daddy's laptop.
Monkey,
Yes, I know.
monkey. Beauty.
Lori,
Monkey crush.
scratch, yeah.
Daddy.
Yeah. We're going to watch it in the laptop, okay?
Monkey,
We can't put it there.
Your
because
book.
we need a
Your
Blu-ray.
book.
Phone book. Yeah?
Daddy.
Daddy, that's laptop. Laptop. Okay?
Monkey,
Monkey, you can't watch it monkey there because your monkey is scratch. It's not working.
Pixie.
Fixing.
the other one.
Other one. Well, we're going to get the new one soon.
Monkey,
We
yeah.
just have to wait for.
Monkey, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to watch it soon. Oh, we're going to
Okay.
buy it soon. We just have to wait for the postman to deliver. Yeah.
Monkey, yeah.
Can watch it the monkey there soon.
Hello.
Thank you.
So I just wanted to confirm a couple of things, just to confirm that
Yeah.
his thinking is the same as mine. So I think
Yeah.
from the point of view of the success of his surgery on that kidney,
Yeah.
it's the ultrasound scan that gives us the reassurance that the operation has worked. We have no doubt in that fact. What we know is that sometimes, as I was saying, it's easy to think like that something has happened to that
Yeah.
kidney, but it really hasn't. There's nothing. I think that what's happening is as the right kidney has grown with him, it's just the numbers are showing the disparity, but it's not that there's anything, because it's not swollen or anything, there's nothing that's happening to that left kidney that we can stop. He's not having kidney infections,
No.
he's not having swelling, so I think we just got to accept that that's what it is,
Yeah.
and just watch it. Now, if the function continues to drop,
Yeah.
and it goes below 10%, because we will repeat functional imaging probably in a couple of years with a DMSA scan, and
What does that mean, the DMSA?
DMSA scan is like the MAG3, but it's
Yes.
actually the best one for just the pure function. It doesn't tell you about the drainage.
Why don't they give us early on? But because they give us I mean, I have to book that monthly because.
No, you don't have to book it. You don't have to book the DMSA. We will book it, but there's no rush to do it.
There's not rush.
No, because
His urine is very smelly, and I want to know why.
Just bear with me 1 second. Sorry. Hello. No, he's at home. Yeah, doing the telephone. So you can give him a ring though if you want. He's on his mobile. Thanks, Vicky. Thanks, bye. So
This is what
Yeah,
one
the-
of my concerns.
I think that the smelly urine is a tricky one because I think we have to be realistic about what we can achieve. So what we talked about, you think urine becomes smelly if it's just sitting in the bladder and he's not emptying regularly, which we know he's not. He's not weeing as much as he should be, but there's no easy answers for that. One of the things that you can do is put a catheter in and out.
I
don't
decline
think
that. I decline.
Exactly, I think that's a lot to put him through, right? And it's a balance because he's not having full-blown infections. So I think we have to know what we can achieve. So I think at the moment, actually, it's probably best for him not to do anything, all in all. But I will arrange for you to come back and see our nurses and what they can do. You'll have to spend most of the day with him because he doesn't void very often. Is they put an alarm in his nappy, and then when he goes, it goes off, and then what they will do is immediately after he's gone, they will do a little scan of his bladder and see if at least, which is reassuring, when he goes, even if it's not very often, if he's emptying it fully, this is very good thing. Because
Will he be here?
Yes.
Will he be staying there for one day here or?
he doesn't have to be overnight,
No, we're not.
just in the daytime.
Would it be early next year or?
Yeah, we can do that. We
would like.
can do that probably. It'll probably be February.
Yes.
Yeah. And then we'll take it from there.
Yeah.
And then the other thing that we should do at some point. So when was this scan from? This is from August. Yeah. So then that's
Oh
fine.
yeah, the scan. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
So but we don't need to rush for the scan. So the scan we can leave it for next August, and then but we won't do the DMSA. We'll just do an ultrasound first. Then we'll ring you with those results, find out how he is, and then the following year probably we will check the function again.
Yes.
Okay.
I just really, I guess, overprotecting
Yeah.
of my son because
Yes.
it's not only his kidneys,
Yeah.
but he got a lot
Yeah,
of,
I know.
and it's
Yeah.
worrying me because not only he suffer, I suffer
Yeah.
as well, and I don't want to, worse than
Yeah.
that. So that's why
Definitely.
I want to make sure that it's all in place.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. We're here to help, but as I say, sometimes you reach stages where, like you say, it's just about the balance, and they're not easy answers. But I think for the moment, don't panic about the number. Let's just keep an eye on it, and we'll see you for the emptying in February.
Yes,
Okay?
yes,
I'll
yes,
arrange
yes.
that for you.
Okay, thank
All
you
right,
very
no,
much.
pleasure.
Thank you.
Take
Thank
care.
you. Okay, Dom? Thank you very much and have a lovely Christmas.
You too.
Both.
You
Yes,
too.
yes,
Absolutely.
yes. Thank you. Thank you. That he's watching Doc Martin. Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye.
Try.
I just have to sit down here for a bit.
Kuya.
Hmm? I didn't see the consultant of Dom. It was his registrar. I think the consultant these days is at home, and they have to contact him through his house and explain what the matter and as the registrar explained to me, not only the numbers of Dom's kidneys because of what the complication of Dom's kidneys, so they don't want to do at this stage, and they will have to do next year around about February. So we just have to keep an eye his kidneys, and it's worry me. It is really worry me because Dom got a lot of complicated problems, but I have to be obeyed what they said to me at this time. So I guess it's news or good news. I just hope everything will be fine next year. So this is the outcome at the moment, guys, here in hospital today. So we will go home and we just have to wait what will bring. So we're going home now, guys. We have to catch the train, and yes, that's I will be back here next appointment of Dom 2022 around about February for his kidneys. So again, guys, thank you everyone for your support to my son's journey, and hope to see you again soon in our next journey. Bye for now. Bye. We're home now, guys. Well, not home, but we just come out from the train, and it's very dark now, so we're heading back to the house. We just wait for the gate to open so that we can go out. So it's a lot of queuing in there because the train is still coming, so we have to wait for the gate to open. Here we go, and it's dark, very dark, because there's a lot of train cancelled, so we're late today. And again, thank you very much, guys, and we see you again in our next journey. Thank you, and Merry Christmas. Bye for now. Dom's very quiet now. I think he's very tired now. He's really want to go home in the warm place. Really cold today. Okay, bye bye.